Hello everyone, today we're going to discuss what is hDAO, the hicetnunc DAO. Now in order to understand what this token is, we first need to understand what hicetnunc and what a DAO are. Let's start with hicetnunc. So you've probably seen hicetnunc or heard of it somewhere before if you're active in the crypto or NFT sphere, as it is the largest NFT marketplace. We'll get back to that soon. Um, I'll just show you a bit what it looks like. This is what hicetnunc looks like, just the main page. Well, not the main page, it's actually under a tag, the tag hicetnunc. You can mint all kinds of objects, objects or NFTs by the way. These objects can be 3D objects, they can be 2D animations or also 3D animations, they can be almost anything really. You can upload MP4, MP3, GLB, PNG, PDF, SVG, all kinds of files, mint them and show them here on hicetnunc. hicetnunc has an amazing default viewer for these as well. Great platform, lots of artists from all over the world posting their digital art here. And due to the low fees, the low gas costs, it's very cheap and accessible to mint something. It goes to about what 20 cents or even less than that to mint a piece, which is really remarkable, honestly. And this allows many artists from all over the world, even say artists from third world or developing or sovereign countries. I don't know what the correct term is for them, but yeah, so artists from all over that nobody heard of before can all upload their art on here. And let me say that the general level of the art on here is very high. Now, here is what makes NFTs on Tezos so clean. So you've probably heard of the term clean NFT before, actually, if you've heard of hicetnunc. And now, if you look at this chart, you can see how much energy Bitcoin and Ethereum consume, and then how much Tezos consumes in relation to that, which is absolutely ridiculous, honestly. But this is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake. Now, this is a whole another concept that I might discuss in a different video. Not too sure about that yet. But yeah, just know that Tezos NFTs are clean for the environment. Great. Now, here are some statistics actually when it comes to daily active users and transactions or contract calls, so activity. On the top half, you can see OpenSea statistics for, by the way, this is all for today. Today is the 29th of May, 2021. And as we can see, OpenSea is always shrinking, the users are shrinking, the activity is shrinking, the amount of money spent is also shrinking, while for hicetnunc it's actually more of an uptrend. Of course, you have some lows and some highs depending on the day, but generally it's always going up. Now, another interesting fact is to look at the actual numbers, and you will be able to see that hicetnunc has more than, well, not quite more than twice, but has almost twice the amount of daily active accounts and users than OpenSea. Now, make of these statistics what you want. I'll just say Ethereum NFTs are dying, it was a bubble, it's not sustainable. And now Tezos NFTs are changing that. NFTs are becoming a norm for digital art and the digital art world. Now let's talk about what a DAO is. A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. Now this might sound really scary and complicated, but it's really not that bad. Well, I mean, if you go in depth, it can become pretty complicated like anything else really, but it's really not that bad. So, what is a decentralized autonomous organization? First of all, let's look at the typical business model. You would have something in the shape of a pyramid a bit. When it comes to hierarchy, you have the CEO on top, the COO, and the CMO, and whatever underneath that. Then you have the managers for each of the projects, or I mean, just managers. You know what a manager is, come on. And then at the bottom, you have most of the workers, which is, yeah, everyone else. And so, if, let's say, someone at the bottom wanted to make a proposition, wanted to change something about a platform, about the company, or wanted to just get their idea through, they would first have to convince the manager would have to convince their superior, so their COO, CMO, or whatever. Then this person would have to convince the CEO, and the CEO is the person in charge, it's the central figure of this whole organization who in the end takes this action. Now, let's look at what a decentralized organization looks like. It's almost like a circle because there is no central figure, there is no CEO, there is no clear leader or anything like that. Anyone who uses the platform, anyone who owns any hDAO can vote for propositions or that kind of stuff. Of course, the more hDAO you own, the easier it is to vote on multiple propositions, but your voting power will stay the same on each proposition. There is no central figure in a DAO. Now that means there is no CEO, there's no CTO, no CMO, there's no managers, there's no superiors, there's just the community. Anyone who holds hDAO can send in a proposition and vote. All of that is going to be able to be done through the base DAO and home DAO system. Now we will discuss this in a different video probably, or if you actually watch the last live discussion about hDAO, you will learn a lot about how this system works as well. But yeah, so what does this mean? This means that anyone, any artist who has any hDAO can have a voice in this whole organization. And these propositions are voted on by the community, they are discussed by the community, and there is no person that in the end, there's no singular central figure or team that in the end decides anything. Now, of course, this is not only about taking decisions. It being decentralized also means that there is no real employees. There's no boss hiring them. There is nothing like that. There's just people from the community making things for the community, which is amazing, honestly. An example of this would be, of course, everything that's there already, but another one would be the hackathon, which took place last weekend, I think it was. Yeah, but this hackathon had 160 participants in working groups and over 590 different people who participated in total. Now, not just in working groups, but also by donating art, posting about it, uh, all kinds of things, really. So it was a big effort from the community. Many people who don't even own hDAO joined in. And so, yeah, this just shows how well this has been working for hicetnunc. Raphael, the founder of hicetnunc, has a very decentralized mindset as well. So out of all the tokens, he only kept 2.5% for the company. Well, not the company, for the organization, for hicetnunc. The rest was distributed during the first 45 days of the platform being live. So in the first 45 days, every bought or sold art piece gave you hDAO in the worth of 1 hDAO for 2 Tezos. Now currently we know the price is a lot higher, and also beforehand you could also just earn Tezos and hDAO together by selling your art. So yeah, hDAO has been distributed very much, very successfully actually. The biggest whale currently holds 1.6% of all the supply. Now, this is nothing compared to most other coins. Yeah, so now that you know what a DAO is and what hicetnunc is and what hDAO does, which is giving voting powers, I'll tell you how to get hDAO. Now, this is actually not too complicated. You can do it all from the Temple wallet itself. Now, the Temple wallet is a Tezos wallet. It's the most popular Tezos wallet. Other Tezos wallets include the Magma wallet and the Kukai wallet. The Magma wallet is now defunct. The developing team has stopped working on it, so that is kind of an ancient relic now. The Kukai wallet is connected to your social media, so you can send Tezos tokens directly to social media accounts, as in your Twitter account or something the like. So that's a very interesting quirk it has. But when it comes to practicality and functionality, Temple Wallet is definitely the number one. They have an in-wallet swap. Now the swap is actually QuipuSwap, which is a DEX, a decentralized exchange, but it is integrated into the wallet as well, which means you can use the QuipuSwap website, but you can also swap directly from your Temple wallet. Uh, yeah, the Tezos blockchain has been very active. There's lots of new tokens there, and our next discussion is actually going to be about these new tokens, these exchanges, the listing on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, because currently hDAO is not listed on these places due to the exchange not being listed as an exchange. This will soon change though, and they promised, well, they promised, what does that mean? It is said that in the next 2 to 3 days, the API for QuipuSwap should be out and functioning, which means the exchange can be listed on these places. Once the exchange is listed, the coins can be listed as well. So make sure not to mistake hicetnunc DAO for HyperDAO. They have the same name, but they are two very different things. One of them is a shitcoin. The other one is actually the future of art, in my opinion. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be editing this soon and posting this for all of you.